The No Fate channel, checking in. On today's episode of the Supplement Review, I am talking about an ingredient that no one else is talking about, that very few people even know about, that is a sleeper ingredient. But instead of having a few weird studies and a whole bunch of bro science behind it, it is backed by a number of valid clinical studies. Today, we are diving in to Nutrabio's HMB. On this series, I review a supplement every episode to help you decide if it is right for your fitness goals, your health needs, and most importantly, that hard-earned money. Today, from Nutrabio.com, I am discussing their HMB. What does HMB stand for? Beta Hydroxy Beta Methylburyrate. Take number 6. Finally got it. Okay. We're going to go over what it is, how much it costs, who's it good for, how I use it, and why no one else has heard of it. HMB is a metabolite of leucine, and it has been clinically shown to have anticatabolic and anabolic properties. It helps improve recovery by reducing the amount of damage your body does during your tough workouts. Okay, so what separates HMB from the latest other supplement that you heard about that's all the craze? The reality is HMB has been around for a while. And unlike so many of these other supplements that have either super small sample sizes on the studies that have been done, or not very many studies have been done at all, or the results of said studies have been, very vague and unconclusive, HMB has been studied a lot. And I don't mean like 10 or 12 studies. I'm talking 20 plus studies, and the sample sizes that have been used during these studies have been above 30, which is really what you want to see. Oftentimes, a lot of these wonky studies that are done with like sample sizes of 5 or 10. We're talking large sample sizes and tons of clinical studies, and they all show the same thing, is that taking HMB is going to help you improve your recovery by reducing the amount of damage you do during your workouts. So if HMB has been clinically proven to decrease protein breakdown, why aren't more people using it, and why aren't more supplement companies trying to sell it to you? There's two main reasons. First and foremost is that it is expensive. If you go over to Nutrabio.com, one serving, 2 pills, is going to be 1 gram of HMB, costs 32 cents per serving. But as Nutrabio will tell you, the clinical studies have shown you need about 3 grams of HMB per day to see the effects that the clinical studies showed and proved to be true. So if you're a 170-pound man or woman, it works for both, you're going to need 6 pills, 3 servings, so you're going to be up close to $1 per day. If you're 200 pounds, you're going to need 7 pills, $1.12 per day. So as you can see, depending on your weight, this can actually get expensive fairly quickly, keeping in mind you're probably doing your multivitamins, your fish oils, your joint health, and a lot of other stuff that many of you are taking as well. So trying to sell this to you and still make a profit is the number one reason that most companies aren't trying to put this product out there. The second main reason that a lot of supplement companies just aren't selling HMB is because it is hard to get people excited about taking 6 or 7 pills a day. Let's face it, many of you don't even remember to take your multivitamin in the morning. Who is HMB right for? It is specifically perfect for any of you doing extremely hard training. When you're doing long, arduous training, or you're doing multiple training sets a day and just beating up your body. So if you're doing CrossFit and you're doing tons of different WODs a day, doing 2 or 3 workouts a day, if you've signed up for the CrossFit Open and you're doing a lot of those long AMRAPs, if you're training for a half marathon, a 10K, if you're doing MMA training, which results in multiple workouts a day, or if you're just an all-around badass and you're doing, the Spartan Beast training or any other crazy Ninja Warrior style training that's going to be breaking down your body because you're training for so hard, for so long, HMB is perfect for you. So how and when do I use HMB? When I sign up for extremely tough events, half marathon, 10K, long obstacle course races, I know that I'm going to be ratcheting up both the intensity and the duration of my workouts. I get HMB and I start using it because just from previous experiences in the past, my body breaks itself down much faster than it can repair itself. And I find that after a long, couple weeks, even a month of training for these events to come, I've lost weight, my body is really broken down and weak and just feels like lethargic, and I don't necessarily feel ready for the event that I've been training for. When I use HMB, I use 3 grams. That's slightly under what I should be using because I sit at 185 pounds, but I am very much a less is more type of person. Keep in mind the studies that were done on this did show that when you use more, 5 to 6 grams of HMB a day, it's not necessarily better. Oftentimes when you use more, you just end up excreting it in your urine. So whatever you weigh, you really want to kind of lock in on that chart that I'll put up right now and find out the right dosage for you. I do split those 6 pills over the course of a day. I take them with food. Ideally, I end up taking 2 right in the morning before I work out with food. I take 2 about 6 hours later, again with food, you guys get the hint. And then 6 hours or 4 hours after that, I take another 2 with food. There are a few supplement companies that sell HMB. Why do you want to go to Nutrabio.com to get your HMB? Not just because I got the stickers and the Cyclone bottle and I wear the shirt, not because I'm a Nutrabio fanboy, but because when you get HMB, you want to be assured of the quality of the HMB and what's on the label is in the pills that you're purchasing. And Nutrabio is nothing but the best. They make all of their own products. They oversee every one of the steps, start to finish, down in New Jersey, and they're better than GMP facility. It's regulated by the FDA. Better than GMP means that it is cleaner than an operating room. Also, they are one of very few supplement companies that have third-party testing. They allow you on the bottom of every one of their bottles to check the lot number against checkmysubs.com, which is a third party that tests all of their products and validates that what's on this label is in the pill. If you are interested in Nutrabio's HMB or any of their other products, head over to Nutrabio.com. Use that code NOFADE247. Full disclosure, I do get a kickback. It helps out the channel and it helps me do these reviews. If you've come this far in the video, I want to know in the comments below if your training is tough enough to warrant something like HMB. Drop it in the comments below. I know my training is because I've got a couple fun events scheduled in the near future. As usual, thanks for watching and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you dads be great parents to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I post tips and tricks to save you dads time, energy, and money. 3 things that are in short supply for every dad out there.